What is going on, everybody? Back with another video. It is Thursday, y'all. Hopefully, you guys have had a great week so far. The week is almost over. The weekend is almost here. And on the weekend, we will get back to the live streams. This weekend between Saturday 9:30, I will be going live, and over there we talk about gaming, everything on Umbrella, topics of the week. Last live was awesome. Thanks everybody who showed up. So we want to continue that trend. Also, this video right here, if you like the video, hit the like button, share this video, let people know what we're doing over here, and everything under the umbrella. We talk about gaming and all that good stuff. So in this video, we're going to talk about Doom, the Dark Ages. And the Dark Ages is the game that I want to play. I'm a big fan of Doom. I have a couple of playlists of Doom on the channel. I plan on finishing the Resurrection of Evil playlist. I'm going to finish that up. And I'm also going to play all the other Dooms as well. But the thing about this Doom, the physical side of things, this is a game I want physical, but I don't know. I may not even buy it physical at this point because it only has 85 megs on the disc. So you have to download the rest of the game, which I think is 85 gigs on the game. I don't know. I can't remember. But 85 megabytes is on the physical disc. So that's the physical release. That's what you're getting when you buy the disc. Now, for me, I'm not really surprised about this because most of the games are going in this direction. It's just how it is. Do I want a physical game? Absolutely. I want all the games to be on the disc. And I feel like if the game is on the disc, you own that copy. But just like how Nintendo's doing with these game keys, this game is basically a game key. All these other companies, all these other games are basically game keys now. You cannot really find a game that's, full on disc nowadays. Now, I'm almost certain that the Capcom Fighting Collection that's going to be on the disc. Capcom is doing a really good job of that stuff after their debacle back in the PS3 days. I don't even want to go down the Tekken Cross or Street Fighter Cross Tekken days or the Resident Evil 5 days. Not even going there. It was bad, but outside of them, I know that's one game I want to get. The Fatal Fury game is another game that's physical. And Doom the Dark Ages is a game, I even said on my live stream that this is a game that I want, but knowing this, it makes me think like, I don't want to pay that kind of money just for some plastic. The games that I have behind me, most of these games, I'm pretty sure all these games that I have behind me has everything on the disc. All these games I can play physical without the internet, don't have to download anything, and I'm good to go. The only thing that will download is the contents from the disc onto the console, because I think around the PS4, Xbox One, that was the thing. The contents was on the disc, it would download to the console and you will play it, but those contents were still on the disc. With this right here, just like with I think the Call of Duties, Halo Infinite, couple of other games that was like that, you don't have those contents on the disc. It's just you just got a game key. And I'm not really discouraged about this. I know this game is on Game Pass. I will probably end up playing it on Game Pass and having myself, having myself a blast playing it. I know a lot of people are playing it now and they're probably streaming it. I don't expect to stream it like right away because I don't want to necessarily stream like what everybody else is doing. I do something different, but nevertheless, I will be playing this game and I will, I know I will enjoy it. But I just feel like, the way that this industry is going, that's just the way it is now. Your best bet now, if you really want to have a game that you truly own, honestly, you're probably just gonna have to buy the game. Let's say, for instance, buy the game digital and make sure it stay on your hard drive. That's probably like your form of physical, ownership at this point. And in some cases, even if you have the game key, if you was to like buy the physical version of this game, which is the 85 megs, and you download it onto your Xbox or your PS5 or whatever, you just have to keep it on your hard drive, which that's not necessarily viable at the end of the day, not for these consoles, but if you got a PC, it'd probably work out just fine because the PC, you just add more storage and just keep adding, which you can do with these consoles, but it's just not the same. But that's basically your best bet at the end of the day is just to take these games and keep them on your hard drive. And that's just not just with Doom, but that's just like with any of these games. If you want to own them, Now at the end of the day, what I'm gonna do, uh, at some point, I probably will buy the 85 megabyte physical release at some point, but it's gonna have to be like dirt cheap, and at least I would know that 85 megs I still have access to the game if I was just to put the disc in and download off their servers. But that's when Doom has to be probably under 10, maybe $5. And that may be some, 4 or 5 years from now where, nobody really cares about these games and like they used to. And you'll probably find like a deal at GameStop for, like that 4 for $10 that they're doing, or the, 2 for $3. What is it? Like, I think it's like 2 for $8 or something they do at GameStop, something like that. I don't know, but that's when I'll probably just pick it up and I'll just have that release. And as long as the servers are up, you can download that game. Or I would, I'm obviously end up getting it on PC because I have all the other Dooms on PC. Why not just buy it there? But yet again, that game will be on sale, and I'll probably buy it then on PC for like $13, $14. I mean, I remember I bought the entire Doom collection when they had like this sale. I think it was even from Doom 1 all the way up to Doom Eternal. I bought the entire collection for like $18 or something like that. Steam just be having those type of sales, and I'm good. So I'm pretty sure that the Dark Ages will be at that price point, under $20, probably within the next year or two. I mean, that's just the way I look at it. So as far as me buying it, that's probably will be the case if I buy it on PC. If I buy it physical, I'll probably wait till the actual 85 megabyte disc is like under $10 or something. But right now the game's on Game Pass. I will play it, go through it, play it, and complete it. And if I want any form of ownership of it, that's the route I would go. And I would say for anybody who's, thinking about what route to go at this point when it comes to ownership, that may be the best way to go legally. I know some people will probably say, "Hey, I'm just going to go and pirate the game, and piracy is the way to go." And yeah, it may be. Some people, that's the route that they go. But I'm not necessarily 100% behind that. I mean, there's only rare occasions where I'll say piracy is the answer. Basically, like if a game is out of reach, it is not on sale anymore, you can't purchase it. Or if you can purchase it and the prices are way too high. Like I know there are some games that I want that are on the Dreamcast and the PlayStation 1, and even on the PlayStation 2, you got games that are over $300. I'm not gonna pay for a PS1 game that's over $300. I'm not doing that. I'm not gonna give that money to a guy that's on eBay, or I'll go into a mom and pop shop and pay $300 for a game. And, honestly, I just rather pirate that game. I'm just not paying that much for a game. No, I'm not doing that. But games like this, I mean, the prices of these games are gonna go down. Like Doom, The Dark Ages is on Game Pass, or I'll just wait till a sale. And Steam will probably have a sale on this probably this holiday season. You know what I mean? And by then the game will be, maybe under $30. That's being generous. And I'll just buy it then. So that's probably like the move. But I understand why people are upset. People don't like the way this is, but this is the way this gaming is going right now. It's one of the reasons why I don't have that much of a I really don't have much of an incentive or any desire to continue to collect physical games once the PlayStation 5 and the Xbox Series generation is over. I just don't. I think this is the final frontier for me. I'll continue to buy games for the consoles I have, but anything new, it'll probably just be physical at this point. I mean, digital at this point, because yeah, I don't see myself doing a Dark Ages type of deal where I'm buying an 85 megabyte disc, and I mean, it just to me it's not viable. And on top of that, I don't even want to be continue to fill up space for more physical games. I think I got enough right now, and with the collection I have, I'll expand on that. But I don't see myself going into another console generation collecting more physical games. But that's just me. What do you guys think about this whole thing about Doom and the Dark Ages or whatever the case may be? Are you boycotting? Because I know some people are not buying the game or whatever. But I just feel like at the end of the day, the digital is the way to go. Keep the contents on your hard drive. That's probably like the most viable thing to go right now. So y'all let me know what y'all think. I'm gonna get up out of here. Matter of fact, I am going to start playing some Capcom Fighting Collection 2. And I'm probably going to get into some Doom the Dark Ages this weekend. So those are the two games I'm going to be on. And hopefully I'll see you guys on the next one. I'm going to get up out of here. Y'all take it easy. Y'all be blessed. Peace.